The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Now Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Here's Young. 11 points last game. In the corner, it's Capella. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Porzingis. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. That one goes in. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
And here's Porzingis. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
To the wing right side. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Beal. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And Capella sends it back. Here's Hurt. Pass to Young. To the inside. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Collins wide open, he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Beal. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. 6 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now, here is Young. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. Now Beal, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And Kuzma slams it in.
We've seen Beal evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Here's Young from the arc. Carries it from 3-point range. Young's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Neto. Porzingis with the ball. Outside for Beal. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. High post Young. He's got 6. Capella with it. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Down low. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Beal with it. He's picked up by Collins. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Hachimura. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Porzingis. Second chance shot. It's blocked. Inside. Here's Capella. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Rui Hachimura picks one up. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Gafford. Pass to Beal.
Number 5. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Young is double. Gallinari on the wing. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Young for 3. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Neto. It's Beal on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Shot clock at 5. Kuzma. Now Gafford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. The Hawks leading by 11. It's Williams with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the way. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Smith. Gisper with it. They get the rebound. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Tries again. Over Okongwu. And it's Gafford scoring on a gorgeous play.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And Okongwu slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And the basket by Knox. Here's Smith. He can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Back to Satoransky. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
Inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Reverses. Here's Knox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's his first personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Atlanta calls timeout. Wizards trail by 15. Satoransky with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Beal. With the drive. Now Porzingis. Beal gets a wide open look. Cans the shot from the wing. Beal's got 6 points.
Such a dangerous scorer. Bill, he's superb at knowing when to fire immediately off the catch and shoot.
Young fires away from outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Young left side. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send his shots.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gets the three.